If you have any questions, now's a great time. Please type them into the question or chat box, and Nicole and I will be more than happy to answer those. First question has just come in. Can we handle real-time data? So I'll give you two answers to that. The easy answer would be just to say yes. The other answer would be to say, do you actually want real-time data? Or do you want, for example, an overnight feed or an update every few hours, or whatever frequency you want? In most cases, clients say, oh, we need it real time, but they don't mean immediate real time. They tend to mean, we want an overnight update, or once a week, or over the weekend, something like that. But either approach is absolutely fine. Another question just come in. How do you cope with variations in questionnaire between waves?
I can help out. I mean, I can speak on my side, Benjamin, and then you could talk about how it looks on the dashboard side. But for us, we would typically just keep track of what would go into which wave, and just communicate with our consultant as to which questions are new. As long as it's in the data file, it can be created. And if a question is no longer in the survey anymore, it just won't show up in that chart. So you just need to communicate with your consultant and figure out what's new, what's old, and just be transparent with them.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's very true. And try to keep data as consistent as possible. So if a question has been removed, for example, keep the column there if we're still charting historical data, or it's likely to return. So little things like that, but our consultants would obviously liaise with the client as needed on that. Another question: can we also control access restriction to certain clients based on the market? So yes, we can. Basically, you'd have a list of the users and, let's say, the locations, and we would put limits on the filters or the access based on their location, or whatever rights. It may not be location based, it may be other rights that you want to restrict those users to having. So yes, it's completely possible to do that. Next question: how flexible is it to change and introduce new filters? So yeah, it is flexible. It just our team of consultants will basically get to that. It'll put it on there. But I'll have a conversation with you to understand exactly what you want to do, and if it's going to impact anything. Usually, if it's just a adding extra functionality, so an additional filter, for example, that's not a problem. If there may be calculations that need to be made, that may be another matter, and we need to address that with each time. So yeah, you can introduce change. Obviously, the more you know up front, the better. But the system is never, if you like, carved in stone. It's always possible for us to make adjustments on your behalf. Someone just said, maybe I missed it, but is there significance testing? So yes, we can apply sig testing. Nicole, I don't think you have anything in the way of stat testing on your dashboard. Is that right?
Yeah, we don't have any stat testing.
Right, but yeah, if you want stat testing, it's not an issue. Tell us which formula you want to use, custom formula and so on, and we can apply that. We can show the indicators as arrows, as circles, squares, color changes, traffic lights, whatever you want. Another question here. We currently use eTabs to produce PowerPoint reports from our tab files. Would this dashboarding feature be something additional we need to purchase from eTabs? Yes, so our dashboard system is a completely separate product to our automated reporting. So yes, reach out to us, and we're more than happy to have a discussion with you as to how you can add dashboarding to your needs. Time for a couple more questions. One last. Here we go. Can the dashboard show the respective brands from each market in case of a global dashboard? I assume what that means is that your brands are changing from market to market, and can it handle that variance? If that is the question, then yes,
Yeah, we have another dashboard where it is very customized and very specific, where there are separate pages for that client that the other clients don't see, and that we have that where the logo changes depending on who's logged in. That's how it determines who sees what.
Great. Yep. No, exactly. How long does it take to build or update? Well, how long is a piece of string? It really depends on the project itself and all the requirements. So yeah, a straightforward dashboard with unquestionable specifications, all being signed off by the end client. Data's perfect. Yeah, we could get a basic dashboard ready in a couple of days. Obviously, it'll increase from there depending on the complexity of the requirements. Can the dashboard show indexing? Yes, we could refer back to a indices file and so on, and show the sort of movement from norms. That's absolutely fine. Okay, well, literally coming up to the hour now. If you do have any more questions, feel free to email either Nicole or myself. More than happy to address those. And thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for joining today. And stay safe. And we look forward to interacting with you in due course. Take care. Have a good day.